All right, so welcome again to this Monday night, the first Monday of June, and we have made it thus far, and we are grateful to the Almighty for that. The rains have started. The soil was dry for a while, but the rains have started, and I think for some, especially the farmers among us, that's a good thing, right? So today we are about to, in fact, you're about to be introduced, or if you have been introduced, you will just be reminded of, I would call it the most exciting business, online business there is at the moment. And not just my estimation, but others have deemed it the fastest growing and the best multi-level marketing company there is at the moment. And I think that it's mainly because of two things. Well, many things. But one of the reasons is because it is dealing with something that affects most persons, right? And and that is our health. And if I were to ask the question, which I have done before, if you had the option between health or wealth, which one would you choose? Now, I know some smart person will say, well, why can't I have both? Of course you can have both, but if you had to choose one as the first priority, I think most persons would say health, right? Because you recognize that wealth cannot, well, in some instances, it can help you in terms of your health. Sometimes it can help you recover by paying for your medical bills and so forth. But ultimately, what we want in life is not to be sick at all, right? An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. So ultimately, what we really want is to be able to fight off the germs and the disease and the maladies that are so prevalent in this world, so that you can live not just a long life, but a quality life. All right. And so in this business, we talk about not your health span, not just your lifespan, but your health span. How long do you live healthy? There are many persons who are living long, but they're living on medicine. They're living on a ventilator, and they just can't have quality life. But we here in LiveGood, we have the company was founded to help us reverse and improve our health. And at the same time, for an added bonus, there is the component where we can eradicate poverty. And we'll talk all about that. So LiveGood is a company that is established in the United States and is committed to helping people. And the way that we do that is through bringing to us the most advanced nutritional supplements on the market. And you will see, I will go through some of the products that we have, and you will see exactly what we're talking about. Really, really, really good stuff. The highest quality, result-oriented ingredients. And we do all of that for a very, very miserly price. All right? Price that cannot be compared anywhere else in the industry. Our mission, basically, the mission, the purpose for which this company was founded is to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. Now, everybody knows that health is expensive, right? It is expensive. And still, sometimes it's not even quality, right? But what we are doing here with LiveGood is to help persons get healthy. And when you are here, when you've gotten healthy, can you maintain yourself? Can you, because a lot of the times we can't spend the money to get a relief, but then you don't have any money left to keep you in that way, right? To keep you improving. LiveGood has a special mission to get persons healthy and keep them healthy, all right? And you can do that, and everyone can do it. Now, who are the persons who are the backbone, who have founded this company? Ben Glinsky, the co-founder and CEO, with an experience of over 20 years in network network marketing, in running businesses, in owning his own business in the nutritional supplement field. And he has a wealth of information. And him and his friend Noda Kazan, they have been talking together. Noda Kazan was the one who introduced Ben Glinsky into network marketing. and he has 10 years more in experience. So the combined, they are like 30, almost 50 years of experience in network marketing. So they know the ins and out of it. And they have seen the company rise, they have seen it plateaued, and sometimes they have seen it fall, right? And so they have understood along the way how to grow a successful company, but not just any company, but one that meets the needs, especially the dire needs of persons today. All right. So these two gentlemen, they came together about trying to fix the problems in network marketing. Because I'll tell you something, most persons who are in network marketing would know that they usually have very, very good products. They do the investigation, they formulate a product, and it is top class. But one thing that always comes along with that is a high price. It's very costly. And many persons are enthusiastic about this company, about this product, but within a couple of months, they drop out. Not because they don't like the product, not because it's not working, but simply because they can't afford it, right? And even if they can't duplicate, even if they are able to scratch up and make the cost, but can the persons that they want to introduce to it continue to maintain? And that is a nightmare for network marketing. Many of them are folding because persons are just dropping out, right? Now they saw what COVID had done to the world, how it ravaged the world, and mainly because persons had very poor health, right? The persons who had the complications, who had the chronic disease, are the ones who fare worse, right? And those who are healthy and they ate well and so forth, a lot of them, they did a lot better, all right? Even though they caught the germ, but they were able to fight it off, right? And so they thought that was the right time to get persons to remodel their way of living, and not just wait for some pills to help you get, to get your pressure down, but actually eat right. Improve your lifestyle, and see yourself being always ready for the next germ, the next pandemic. All right. So when you do that, your food becomes your medicine, and your medicine becomes your food, as Socrates once said. All right. So what we are doing here is really lifestyle changes, and telling persons you can be healthy, and if you have gone off the rail, you can get back on track. And those who have not gone off, you can keep yourself healthy by preventing yourself from getting disease, by preventing yourself from getting chronic illnesses, by eating right, nourishing your body with good supplements, and just doing all the right things that is necessary for that. So the team, they have teamed up with the health guys, right? And that is the couple, Ryan Goodkin and his wife, Lisa Goodkin. They are the health experts. Ryan Goodkin is a doctor. He has his PhD in pharmacy, but he also has another degree in natural health as a natural health practitioner. So he combines these two worlds. Sometimes in medicine, we think that they are opposed to each other. Holistic medicine, natural medicine, and traditional medicine, but he has both, and so it's a nice blend where he can understand the science behind the ingredients and everything of that sort, most profoundly, but also he has an idea that you should not just wait for persons to get sick to help correct them, but give them the nutrients that they need to prevent them from getting sick. And I think that's what our parents taught us way back then. It's the best concept, right? And his wife is a health educator, but also a product of the product. She lives what she teaches, right? And all the kids and everything, if you see her lecture, and if you see she's actually a product of the product, right? She really promotes the product. She uses them, and you can see it in her physique and everything of that sort. And she's very good at educating about health, educating about these products, and just letting us know everything we need to know about it, really. All right. Now, LiveGood is a direct sales company, as most network marketing is. But unlike the others, LiveGood is seeing an explosion in growth. It is just 17 and a half months since LiveGood was launched, December 2022. And within 1 year, 13 months to be exact, we had surpassed the 1 million member mark. Now that is a record in the network marketing industry. No one else has done it. Let me tell you something. The mighty Amazon, right? That obviously that started selling books, but now sells everything. It has a membership a model with the Amazon Prime, right? And you get some discount, about 5% discount on your product, and sometimes you get free shipping and so forth, right? It took them 2 years to get 1 million members. 2 years. And LiveGood have done it in 1 year, just over a year, right? And now we are about 1.3 million person in just 17 months of existence. Now, we are not talking about persons who have heard about the company, who have even bought from the company. We are talking about persons who have become full-fledged members, all right? Almost 1.3 million members in just 17 months of existence. What is causing such interest in LiveGood? Why are so many persons joining it? And let me tell you, the average membership per day is about 2,000. And it has maintained that, and sometimes it was higher, it has maintained that for almost 17 months, right? So there is something great about this company, and it's not localized to the United States. It has gone around the world, and persons are joining, right? Everywhere that they hear it, they are joining, they're getting involved, they're getting the product, they're being satisfied with what they're getting, and continuing to spread the word. LiveGood is spread by mouth to mouth, or by person to person, if you want to say it that way, right? It is not advertised on the TV. It is not advertised, on cable TV or anything of that sort. It is just one person telling the other person about it. Come and see what I have found. Come and see what I have found. And through that method, we are spreading so quickly, all right? So the other thing about LiveGood is that in the price, early on I talked about the price and how our price beats everybody else. But in LiveGood, you can sometimes save up to 75% in spending upon a particular product that you will get in another company, similar product, and you may get it at, let's say, $100. And in LiveGood, you can get it for $25. No less in quality, no less in quantity, but we are just making it at a much lower cost. And why? Because we want persons to get healthy and stay healthy. If the thing is $100 and every time you have to look for that $100 to spend on it, there is a time when you have to make a consideration between tuition, between utility, between food, gas in your vehicle, petrol in your vehicle. There are times when you have to make that decision. Guess who's gonna suffer? No, I can't buy this month because I have to spend money that is more pressing. But if we keep the price down just above the cost price, guess what will happen? Person will continue to buy. And why are they buying? Because it's working and they want to keep themselves healthy. Preventative medicine, right? And so this is the concept behind LiveGood. And when you see the price, you'll be wowed by it. So we have the most amazing company. We have the most incredible prices. You will see that. We have no auto shipping. Mostly every network marketing company has an auto shipping. Every month you got to buy. Every month you got to buy. It's going to come. It's going to come. It's going to come. You have to spend money every month. With LiveGood, you only spend money when you need to. You don't have, there's no obligation to buy products. There is no obligation to sell products either, right? Some persons need to buy, this product comes to their home and they have to find buyers to buy. They have to just be hounding people just to, I have this product, would you buy it, and so forth. And some of us are not salespeople, period, right? Some persons love it and they can do it. Others do not have the time, all right? So you don't want that burden upon you every single time. LiveGood have removed that from network marketing, from its model, right? It also has an incredible thing. If you have the product and you've used the product and the product in your mind did not work or did not meet up to the standards that you expected. Of course, we tell persons when you're taking supplement, at least give yourself a 3 months duration before you can make a judgment on it. Because it's not a magic pill, that will just correct everything in your body. It takes time. And these are natural plant-based stuff that will take time, but it gets to the root of the problem. That's the important thing. So 90 days. They're giving you 90 days to use this product. And they use 3 bottles of it a month, right? And if you're not satisfied with the quality, what you got out of it, LiveGood has a guarantee, a money-back guarantee. After 90 days of buying the product, or within the 90 days, you can send this bottle back to the company empty, indicating that you have used every one of it. And LiveGood will not ask you a single question. I am not satisfied. There is, you fill up that form. Here is my, I'm going to send back the bottle. And when they see that bottle, they know it came from them. That's their logo, they're the company. They will give you back your money without asking you a question. They will not remove you from the company either. To say, well, you're a spoiled one. We don't want you in the company anymore. No. That is the guarantee they have. 90 days, 1 year, 7 months, and 5 months has passed. Hardly anybody has taken up the challenge. And there is no reason for they to, because they're getting satisfied from what they're using. All right. Now, only a company that is sure of what they're doing and they're certain that the product is quality would have a 90-day money-back guarantee, empty bottle money-back guarantee. All right. And LiveGood is sticking to it. They have not changed the policy from the time it started. All right. We have an incredible compensation plan, and that has made us way up there in terms of our ranking, persons, keeping companies making judgment on things, and have really put LiveGood at the top of existing companies, have been there for a long, very, very long time. All right. When Jeff Bezos, when you become a member of Amazon Prime, you are sure to get some discount on your product. You're sure to get some free shipping, right? Maybe a coupon here or there, but you never get money back. I've never seen Jeff giving money back to anybody, right? In LiveGood, we give money back to members, all right? And you'll see how. I'm sure that it's exciting you already. All right, so now let's talk about some of the products that we have. Now, let me let you know, as must be told, the information I'm going to give you about this product have not been evaluated by the FDA. And I'll tell you something, they will not do it either, because they have no policy with regards to evaluating nutritional products, right? Vitamins and so forth. No. They leave that, so, and because of that, there are certain claims that we cannot do. We cannot say that our product is intended to diagnose a problem, to treat a problem, to cure, to prevent any disease. That is in the exclusive realm of drugs, and that have been studied for years, sometimes 5 to 10 years, and so forth. They can make these claims. We can't, right? However, what we can say is that these products will address the deficiencies in our bodies with regards to our nutrition, and will provide our bodies with the nutrition that is lacking, right? To correct the deficiencies and to improve our health. We can make that claim. We can see, we can see in what direction it can help, but we cannot say that it's going to cure you. You're going to say it's going to prevent any disease. We can't say it's going to treat, anything of that or diagnose your problem. That is for drugs. Now, I just wanted to let you know that. So, the first product, and tonight is, I really want to feature some things for the ladies. I should have called it ladies' night, but all of us benefit from it, because lean is a product that have been introduced just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? And lean is the world's first and only body composition improvement formula. Lean is not just about helping you to reduce weight. It's about nourishing your body, right? And helping you change your diet, the whole 9 yards, right? So when it comes to weight management, many persons believe that it takes just 2 things to manage weight: eat less and move more. And that is an essential thing. As a matter of fact, diet and exercise are important in almost all aspects of your health. But when it comes to weight management, it goes far beyond these 2, right? Now, many weight management products They address one primary objective, and that is to suppress your appetite so that you consume less calories. But usually that is not sustainable. I've seen persons who go after they have almost like fasted and starved themselves. They get to a place where they see some reduction in their weight and so forth, and it seems to have it plateaus. And then people are beginning to tell them, man, you're losing weight, what's wrong? And begin to think that you're sick, maybe you have diabetes or something. And guess what? Person say, just give it up. And they said, come on, I can't starve myself every day, so and they just literally just give it up, and then they go back into their lifestyle, right? And of course, it defeats what they were trying to do. But lean addresses not just your appetite, but many more. And I'll show you some. When it comes to weight management, there are basically 4 processes that are absolutely crucial, right? Number 1, you need to be able to increase your metabolism. All right? A slow metabolism means you burn fewer calories. And so if you burn fewer calories, it means that your body is storing a lot more. The calories is converted to glycogen, which is fat. All right? So you need to be able to increase your metabolism. Now, many of the systems are just reducing your craving, right? But that is not all. Even if the food that you eat, if your metabolism is slow, you will have increased storage of fat. And so you're not helping yourself. In lean, this product that we have just introduced, most of the ingredients are dealing with that, helping to quicken your metabolism so that you can burn fat and burn calories faster. Number 2, of course, you have to be eating less. And the way that you do that, some persons don't have the discipline just to say, see the food and leave it. And so in the product, we have some ingredients that are there designed to curb your cravings and to suppress your appetite. All right. And you can see them there. There is the New Zealand hops. There is the white kidney beans and so forth. All of these have been tested to show that benefit. All right. So you need to be able to that. Eat less, curbing your cravings. And you also need to be able to burn the fat. Now, this is very, very stubborn sometimes. And whilst you do your exercise, many of the times you are just burning calories. And burning calories found from your carbohydrates, not from your fat. They tend to burn much slower. It takes a longer process. And however, it produces more energy, but it just takes a longer process. And so your body naturally just goes to the easiest way to get you energy. That is through the glucose, burning of the glucose, and get it from the ATP. All right. So you need in lean we have chromium and berberine that helps your body burn the fat, right? And so that's the third process. And of course, while you're all doing that, you need to be able to improve your to maintain your immune system, because many persons are concentrating on their getting smaller and so forth. They're depriving themselves of food because they're eating less. But in doing so, they might also be depriving themselves of vital nutrients that are important to keeping the immune system working. All right. So conjugated linoleic acid is designed to reduce the existing fat deposit, but also to improve your immune function and your response. All right. So this is lean. Now, when you think about this, and that's why it's called a body composition improvement formula. So you notice that it's not just targeting reducing your cravings for food, but a holistic way of reducing. And it actually works. It is working. My wife is using it. She has been doing her exercise and so forth. She has been using some other product, but since she has started using the lean, she's boasting about how much it's working as well, and she's not even feeling hungry. It's because it has the fiber inside of it that keeps you feel and satiated for a long period, and you don't even feel. It definitely curbs your cravings. And the cost of lean is for entire month supplies is just $20 US, right, for the member. And if you're not a member and you want to buy it on retail, it's still relatively good. Just $27.95, just $8 more. But when you compare that to other good quality products on the market, you can see the vast difference in the cost, right? $70 here. And in the next one, transform product, you get it for $60. So you can see 3 times more, almost 3.5 times more in terms of cost, right? For a similar product doing the very same thing. The other product is the newest product that we have just introduced. Just last week, it was introduced, the hormonal balance for women. All right. Now, hormonal balance can be the equivalent of walking on a tightrope. You know, ultimately, the two hormones that the estrogen and the progesterone in the woman's body are what that needs to be perfectly balanced in order to keep all the functions working well. And as long as there is an imbalance in any one of these, then you begin to have some complications, all right? Some symptoms and everything of that sort. And most women can relate to that. The root cause of hormonal fluctuation can be multifaceted, but the signs and the symptoms are often relatable. Sweating and flushing, menstrual cramping, uncomfortable bloating with loss of appetite, erratic mood swings, you know, and overall sense of general discomfort. And most women go through these things, right? Some are more pronounced than the other, but a lot of them go through it and they can relate to that. But the good news is that there are dietary ingredients that can drastically improve the symptoms in a natural way. All right. And in this new product, they have done the studies, right? Ryan Goodkin, he's a scientist, right? So he studies this thing and he have come up with the exact product that works to improve the progesterone and estrogen fluctuation, right? And as long as you can get that sorted out, a lot of the problem, the symptoms that women are experiencing can be taken care of. Of course, the ones that he have chosen are scientifically tested, are proven. Their papers have been written upon them, and through science and experience, it has demonstrated a significant reduction in the severity of the symptoms. And the symptoms, like as we said, easing of your bloating, improving your mood, soothing your menstrual cramping, reducing your food craving. These are the associations with hormonal imbalance, and so it is taking care of all of that. All right. And when you think about it, how much is this product? As with LiveGood, we bring it to you at rock bottom price, $15 US, right? We'll give you this bottle, and again, you can compare it to the others in the market and good products. We are not saying that they are not good, but we are saying that they are twice as much and 3 times as much in terms of cost, all right, than the LiveGood product. And just to add, to let you know that you have a really, really good product, you can see all of these here: peanut-free, allergen-free, yeast-free, heavy metal-free. All of this had been is totally 100% vegan. Even the capsule is made with vegetables. All of these are tested not just by LiveGood labs, but by third-party labs, right? And they meet all of these standards, right? And what LiveGood does that most of the companies don't do, they make the certificate of analysis of the product available. It's right there on the website. You can go and check it out yourself, see what metals, heavy metals were found, if any at all, and what composition it was. Everything of that sort is there, right? So LiveGood does pure organic products, and they maintain that, right? So ultimately, with this hormonal balance for women, it could help ladies who have problems with their menstrual cycle. It could also help when they get into the menopause, right? When they're having the hot flushes and so forth. So all of that is would be helped with this product. Of course, even before that, we had organic coffee that was also used and had been used to help reduce your weight, to maintain your weight, and to help manage your weight. What the functional aspect of this one is that it has some what is called adaptogens. And these are 6 powerful how you call it, mushrooms, right? And the specific function is to help increase the burning of fat and also help increase and ease your stress and support your body as well. All right. And it also has pyripian ginseng that helps in learning and memory. It also has green tea to promote healthy brain and to stimulate fat burning. So this have been working, but they wanted to add something even more comprehensive, and that's why they added lean. All right. Now beyond that, any supplement company should have a good multivitamins. You would expect that because this is the area that most persons are lacking, and that's what's lead to a lot of the diseases that we have, because our body just cannot fight the germs, cannot fight the free radical, and so forth and so forth, right? So eventually it succumb, and then you develop a deficiency or even some chronic disease. A study showed that 92% of Americans are deficient in 1 or more vitamins or minerals. That's 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 Americans are deficient in at least 1 vitamin or mineral. Let me tell you something. It's not so different from us down here or wherever you are joining us from. All right. That we pretty much, most persons eat the American diet. And even if they don't, they like it or they crave for it. And so the results, the things that we will be lacking can be traced in wherever you go. So the fact is our diet is not the diet sometimes that we choose is not the best. And even if we know that it's not the best, but because it tastes so good, we tend to crave for it and we tend to buy it and spend money on it. Also, the foods that we eat are not organic, a lot of them. And I always say, whenever it becomes industrialized, there are shortcuts that are made, right? Because demand is high, production is not meeting the demand, so persons would start doing shortcuts so that they could maximize their profit, make as much money as they can. And that leads to deficiencies in the product, in the quality of the product that is produced. All right. And a lot of stuff are bottled, a lot of stuff are canned and everything of that. So they put more ingredients in it to stabilize it and to preserve it and all of these things that are not good for you. And so many of the times we ourselves may not even know that we are lacking in vitamins and minerals. So a good multivitamins, both on specific, our bioactive complete multivitamin for both men and women. And so it helps improve your immune system, your cardiovascular support, and also your immunity. And it is basically formulated for the gender, so that the ladies, there will be some items that are more because of the lady's need as opposed to men. And there is some that, like the men has lycopene, that the ladies do not have. And simply because lycopene is really to help with the prostate, prevent prostate disease and so forth. And as you know, a lady do not have a prostate, so there's no need for lycopene in that manner. All right. And so our multivitamin is just $9.95. Very, very cheap, but in terms of price, but very quality in terms of ingredients. And if I should just go back just one slide, you see the list of all the vitamins that are here. You probably can't see it on your phone, but you see the vitamin A, the C, the E, all the B vitamins, B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, B5, biotin, BH. I mean, all the B vitamins are there. Then you have the iron, the choline, the iodine, zinc, selenium, manganese, all the trace minerals that are really, really good cofactors in our body. So everything is there. 24 vitamins and minerals in these multivitamins. Really, really good. And look at the price, compare the price with others. You can see the vast difference in terms of our price and quality. Recently, a week ago, we also introduced the LiveGood Children's multivitamins. These ones are gummies, but again, it's totally organic, right? And it meets the needs of children, right? So it's USDA certified. It has all the essential vitamins, supports the brain development, Also contains vitamin C and zinc for the support of the immune system. I know children are exposed a lot of the time to the germs in their school and so forth. So you need to have something to build up the immune system. And again, you can see the list down here that tells you it's good. It's certified GMP produced. It is non-GMO, no soya, total USDA organic. So you know 100% vegan, no peanuts or anything of that. So no dairy or anything of that sort. So you know that you have a quality product, and especially if you have any kind of allergens, then no problem, because all of these things that would cause the allergies are kept out. All right, even eggs and so forth are kept out of it. What is the cost of our children's multivitamins? $14.95, $15. Another good one is for 20 something dollars. Another good one is for $40, but ours beat them heads down in terms of price, right? And quality as well. Vitamin D is the most important vitamin our bodies need to maintain our healthy immune system. The sad fact is most persons are deficient in vitamin D, right? Now, it is the most prevalent, I would say. You get vitamin D not just in your food, but more so the sun that is all around us, all right? The sad thing is that most persons are running away from the sun instead of spending some time in it and allowing their skin to be exposed to the ultraviolet B rays that would cause your body to produce the produce the vitamin D. And because of that, instead of us being, all of us being, healthy in terms of our vitamin D in our body, a lot of us are deficient with vitamin D, and that's sad, right? That is really, really sad, because you don't have to say, well, I didn't get the quality food, I didn't have enough money to buy, so therefore I'm lacking vitamin D. No, ma'am, just go out there in the sun and spend between 10 and 30 minutes in the sun a day, and you can get enough vitamin D in your system that you never have to be short of it. All right. And vitamin D is important, really, really important, because without vitamin D, our bodies cannot absorb calcium and phosphorus. So you can be consuming all the milk, but your body is not absorbing it. Vitamin D is important. And also, when you go out to buy supplements, and if you're buying calcium tablets, ensure that it has vitamin D with it. All right. That's just a side note. Try to get those vitamins, especially if you yourself don't have the capacity to be out there in the sun, or you're not taking a vitamin D supplement, then it's important that the one that you're taking has vitamin D. Magnesium is something that also works with vitamin D, with calcium, and your body basically has a composition of 2:1, 2 calcium to every 1 magnesium. So that is something that also is essential for us to have. And we have magnesium in LiveGood as well. All right, so to prevent osteoporosis, osteomalacia, fractures and falling and so forth, you need to have a good vitamin D source to help you absorb your calcium. Also powerful for your immune system, as we mentioned, and it is essential in other areas in terms of reduction of inflammation, cell growth, neurotransmitter and everything of that. So even glucose metabolism, vitamin D is important in there as well. All right. And ours is just our LiveGood vitamin D is just $8.50 for the member. All right, for the month. Magnesium is important because magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body every single day, right? From enzyme reaction to sleep support, to nerve and muscle, helping you burn your ATP to get your energy. Magnesium is involved in all of these processes. And so when you are lacking in magnesium, you have difficulty sleeping, you have heart problems, you have difficulty in focus, all right? Managing stress, and even your exercise performance is also affected. Vitamin D, magnesium, I could say vitamin D. Magnesium is also important for a person to help them regulate their blood sugar. It and also helps in the reduction of pain, helps with managing, in fact, your nerves, your muscles, your bones, we have mentioned, and your heart and everything of that sort. So magnesium is absolutely important. Again, our price, look at the price that we have, $8.95 for the bottle of magnesium. And I have mine right here. Actually, I love my magnesium. If you're having difficulty sleeping at night, don't go for the Xanax. Don't go for the Valium. Get your magnesium. Two, two magnesium at night makes you sleep. Somebody said it even makes you dream, right? Um, and it's really, really good. And I know that for a fact. It actually works for me as well. Now, I want to talk one last thing I want to speak a little about is super red. Super red is when you think about your heart, you think about your blood, you think about your circulation, you want to think about the red line of product, the red line of fruits and vegetables. All right. And this is what super red is. It's a formulation of red fruits and vegetables. And because of that, it is one of the highest selling product in the company for a long time, because everybody has a heart, right? And everybody hopes of wants their heart to be beating right, to be doing its work and to be pumping the blood around the body. The sad thing, a lot of the diseases that we have are cardiovascular related, right? And our heart is somewhere involved in one way or the other, right? And sometimes they literally collapse and you get what is called congestive heart failure and so forth, right? So you need that product, really, really good, really, really good for it. It also helps with brain cognitive function, and it helps in also with sexual health. Now, this is, I think, what takes it over the top. The idea that it actually helps with sexual health. I'll tell you something about men. Anybody who's selling anything by the side of the road, and somebody told somebody that this thing is really good to help you in the bedroom, men are going to stop by and buy it, or drink it, or consume it. Right? Men have a fascination with the bedroom. And so anything that they know that's going to work, they're going to do it. Now, we are saying, yes, it works, but that's not it's not the same. It's not like a panacea for everything. However, and also, ultimately, the way that it works is by improving your body's circulation. How does it do that? So the red line of fruits and vegetables increases what is called nitric oxide. Your body, it increases it helps your body produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is known as the vasodilator of the body. All right, nitric oxide. And I remember doing that in pharmacy school. Some of the products that even that we have for pressure that helps increase the nitric oxide production. The nitrates and so forth also increase nitric. That's how it works. Now, as you age, we produce less nitric oxide. In fact, by the time you get to the age 50, you're producing about half of what you produced when you were in the 20s. And because of that, your immune system gets weaker. Your energy level is decreased. Your libido is also affected, and your blood pressure rises. Now, let me explain something to you. I'm going to give you a little science. Nitric oxide increases, and you don't have to remember any of these words. But I just want to show you the science behind it and how it actually works scientifically, right? We're not saying no magic bullet, nothing that that is that has some magic behind it or voodoo. We tell you exactly here is the science behind this thing. As your body, as you get the arginine and some proteins from these fruits and vegetables, it increases, it stimulates an enzyme in your body that helps increase the production of nitric oxide. Right? Now, nitric oxide, when it is produced, it increases the activity of an enzyme called guanylyl cyclase. You don't need to remember any of that. You don't go to write an exam, right? And I'm just showing you that it looks like a long, complicated thing. Unfortunately, we have to learn it in pharmacy school. You don't have to learn any of that, all right? Because we have to reproduce it in the exams. But that guanylyl cyclase causes the GTP, that is guanosine triphosphate, to break down into cyclic GMP. Cyclic GMP is really what you need in your system. Whenever the increased nitric oxide through stepwise, it increases cyclic GMP. What cyclic GMP does, there is a process, it's called dephosphorylation, where it removes the phosphate group on a myosin light chain to cause it to relax. Ultimately, what it does through that whole process I'm telling you there is that as your nitric oxides increase, it causes through that chain reaction to cause your muscles, your blood vessels to dilate, right? By relaxing the muscles. When the vessels dilate, it opens up and the blood just flows naturally, freely. Think of you having a blocked drain or and as soon as you remove the blockage, everything just flows now. That's exactly what is happening in your body. And that's how Super Red works, right? Now, as it dilates, it increases the circulation around your body, but it also decreases the pressure. So if you are suffering with high blood pressure, right, that is the perfect product for you. Because in a natural way, it will do for you what your body used to do when you were in the 20s, right? And that's why you see the young persons, and it's sad when you see a young person has gotten so obese or something and they come down with this chronic disease. But most of them are out there, and sometimes they eat really, really badly. Some of them drink a lot of alcohol. Now, I'm saying that damages begin to happen then, but they may not be suffering from these things early. But as soon as they get into the 40s and so forth, they have diabetes, they have pressure, they have this and they have that, and so forth. Because nitric oxide is being, the amount of nitric oxide the body used to produce is not producing it anymore. That's a natural aging process. And so the complications, the bad thing that started is beginning to spiral, and you come down with these chronic illnesses. You can reverse it, right? Get your Super Red and you will see how it actually works. And in the same process, I don't have to go through all of it, the gymnastics, but that very same process by increasing the cyclic GMP is the same similar process of how Viagra works. What Viagra does is Viagra is a phosphodiesterase inhibitor. It prevents phosphodiesterase from breaking down the cyclic GMP. In other words, because it prevents it from breaking down, it maintains a high level of cyclic GMP in your blood. And that causes the relaxation of the vessels. All right. So that's why some persons call it Super Red natural Viagra, because it increases the nitric oxide, that increases your cyclic GMP, that increases the relaxation. All right. Higher the level of cyclic GMP you have in your blood, the higher the relaxation, and it's maintained that way, right? And so you see how it works in a holistic way, helping your heart, helping your circulation, but also helping you, especially the men, and it increases libido in women, but also increase men, the ability to, more circulation gets into your vital organ, and it can, you can stay up, as somebody say, you can rise to the occasion, right? If you understand the word rise here. All right, so that is Super Red. Now we have Super Green. We'll talk about Super Green another time, but it's really, really good. That has to do with the green line of products. We have protein. That is all natural, complete plant-based protein, especially for persons who are moving away from meat, and maybe the doctor have told you have to cool out on the red meats and so forth, and eat more lean meat, and so you're saying, okay, I'm moving one direction further, I'm going more vegan, but this is the perfect for you. It actually has the amino acids that we need to help maintain our lean muscle, but it also has all of the essential amino acids, all of them. And beyond that, Ryan Good King have added vitamins and minerals to it. So you know that you're really getting something complete with that. Factor 4 is so powerful. We're not going to talk about it today, but let me tell you about Factor 4 just a little. Factor 4 is the worst, or maybe the very first, and maybe the only, right? And maybe the most powerful inflammation management supplement ever created. And it is not complicated, It has 4 of the world's most powerful anti-inflammatory ingredients: omega, omega-3, you get it from the fish oil, turmeric, CoQ10, and garlic. It has some cayenne pepper as well. When these combine, cause your body it reverses inflammation in your body, gets your inflammation under control. Now let me tell you something. Inflammation is chronic inflammatory disease is the #1 cause of sickness and death in the world. As a matter of fact, 50%, half of every person who dies from a chronic inflammatory related disease. We're talking about heart disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes, kidney problems, arthritis, liver problems. These are inflammatory related problems. So when you have a product that helps reverse inflammation or control inflammation, you are actually helping your body, right? And sometimes being able to restore your health. Now it's not going to do it right away, but it works. I was having a pain right here, and I for a while I couldn't control it. Every now and then I would take Advil or whatever. That wasn't working. It wasn't a painful thing, but it was just nagging. It was preventing me from being able even to close a bottle and to open a bottle because of the pain right there. And I actually bought Factor 4 to help me with it. Now, when I listened to some of the testimonial, people were saying, boy, within days they felt better. And I kept saying, what? But I'm not feeling better. And here was I promoting this thing and saying that it worked, but I wasn't feeling better. And guess what? I continued to use it. And before the bottle was finished, the pain went away. Now, previously, whenever the pain would come up stronger, I would have to take a dexamethasone tablet. Maybe take it for 2 days or 3 days, and the pain would go, but it would only go for about a week, 5 days or so, and it will come back. But since I took the Factor 4, I've not felt the pain. I don't even realize actually when the pain left me, but it actually went out very, very slowly, and then just completely gone. I have not felt it again, right? Even though I don't even have Factor 4 at the moment, use it, right? I still have not felt the pain. So it actually works for the joint. In fact, a friend of mine told me once that I was out for a month, and when she bought the product from me, and then she came to me the first day I returned to work, and she said, it worked. And she was so excited. And I was like, what worked? I can't even remember what she was talking about. She said, it worked. And the pain I was feeling, I'm not feeling it anymore. She told me, seriously, that it actually worked. And I said, well, now you got to start telling everybody about it, and it actually does. And other persons who have testified on it. We have stuff for the athletes, those who are active, who want to physically and so forth. We have essential oils that are really, really good to improve your concentration, increase your energy level, alleviate aches and pains, and even promote your sleep. We're talking about the lemon essential oil, lavender, tea tree, peppermint, all of these. We have it in here. Our price is next to nothing, $50 compared to similar 6 product, very similar product, all the same frankincense. And actually did check on it to see what was written on it. The same thing. Lemon essential, the same thing with doTERRA, the same thing with Young Living, and the price is 4 times more than ours, right? That's crazy. We have stuff for the skin. Ageless works really, really good for your skin because it helps your skin. It helps put back collagen in your skin, and this is what makes your skin looks young and plump and healthy and radiant. As you get older, your body stops producing collagen, and that leads to wrinkles and aging and dryness of your skin and so forth. So, Ageless it helps with and all our natural ingredient. We're talking about fruits. In that case, about 12 nutrient-rich food that helps food for the skin, and it actually helps your body promote a regeneration of collagen. We have collagen peptide that is even a stronger dose of this that helps with your body, the strength and the body of structure of your body and your skin, your nails, your hair, and all of this. All right. So, and then there are some essential packs that they have put together that you can buy it in that format if you want to lean body pack where you concentrate on your lean muscles and reducing weight and so forth. These are the packs that you'd want to buy. There are Ultimate Wellness Pack, where you have your super green, your super red, your aminos and everything of that sort. And then you can see the price, $99 and so forth. And there are more stuff in LiveGood. In fact, when you look at the leads, we had a list. In fact, we just got the women's hormonal support, and there are more stuff that in the pipeline right now, right? You can see all here, and there's a lot more. In fact, the objective, the focus of the creators of LiveGood is to make it a home base, the Amazon of network marketing. Whereas Amazon started with just books, and now Amazon sells everything. Well, LiveGood starts with the health product, but they're going to expand into household products, into skin products and products for athletes and everything of that sort. So it's expanding. We started with about 15 products. We're well over 30 now, and it just continuing to improve. And all of the products are quality, plant-based, organic products, right? All of them. Mostly, well, I'll say almost 99% of them. The collagen peptide is made from beef, the collagen in beef, but most of them have absolutely no animal products in them. All right. So how do you become a member of LiveGood? That's the important thing. How do you benefit from all of what I mentioned? Well, you have to register with somebody who gives you the link. Most likely, the person who invited you has a link, and you can register. You can register with that person. How much do you need? It's the next question. Ultimately, you only need $40 to register into LiveGood, $40. And then you maintain your registration, your membership, by just paying $9.95, equivalent $10. All right. So with as little as $50, you can become a full-fledged member of LiveGood. And when I talk about a 1.3 million people, it only took $50 for them to be a member of LiveGood. All right. Now there is another package that is good, and we recommend that package for persons, because if you join for an entire year, for 1 month you pay $50. Every month subsequent to that, you just pay your $50 just to maintain your membership. It's like Netflix. You pay your $10 to pay, you see your Netflix, but if next month you don't pay, then you don't have Netflix, right? So that's how you just maintain your membership, and that's as easy as that. And that's why LiveGood is not required for you to buy products. All you to do to maintain your membership is just pay your $10 a month. All right, after you've joined. Now, what we advise persons to do is to use the year's package. Cover yourself for 12 months at just $140. All right, and that way you're guaranteed to be a member for an entire year, right? And not having to try to remember, did I pay, did I not pay? And sometimes the months may be difficult, or more difficult for you. Of course, $10 is not much, but sometimes it just may not be at the place, or mentally, or whatever, or financially. And so you just want to do that for the year, and you covered. The next year, you can continue as a year, you can go back to a month, whichever way you want to do it. But it is not difficult to maintain your membership in LiveGood. And they make it that way so that, remember, the objective is to get persons healthy and to keep them healthy. Well, that's ultimately what this is. They keep the prices low so that persons can afford it, right? And the persons who don't have much money can still be able to get themselves back in shape, back in good health, because of the price is not out of the roof. All right. So with that membership also, you also have given a link, and that link you can use to share with other persons to get them on board with you in LiveGood. All right, so that's one guarantee with your membership. The second guarantee that you have with your membership is that an store is created for you, and the e-store is your store, your online business. When you log onto it, the link that it would say, welcome to Glenn Charles's website. That's exactly what it is. and the LiveGood logo, because LiveGood creates it for you. And LiveGood basically puts all of their product in your store. And if you sell, or through your influence, through sharing the link with some person who probably wants the product, and any product is sold from your store on behalf of LiveGood, they will share the profits with you. All right. I'll tell you what the profits about shortly. So LiveGood have 7 different ways that you can earn. When you talk about LiveGood giving money back, there are 7 different ways that you can earn. So not only do they take care of your health, but they also have a compensation plan for persons who are members to actually be able to make some money. Maybe you just need the money to buy your product, so you don't have to go back into your pocket. Maybe you need the money to pay for your subscription, your $10. Or maybe you want to make more that you can actually be able to extract and do something else. You can do that as well. All right. So Fast Start Weekly Commission. Every week on Thursday at midnight is a cutoff point for the reconciliation of the business, of the company. All right. So basically, it makes up its books every Thursday, so that it reserves position for persons until Thursday. So if you sign up as a pre-enrollee, that position is reserved for you until the Thursday. If anybody signs up on that same link after you, it will wait until Thursday. If you did not qualify, if you did not sign up, if you don't complete your membership by Thursday, then that other person might take the position that you had, or that was reserved for you. But until that Thursday cutoff does not come, that position is reserved for you. So that if you were supposed to be in the number 1 position and somebody else joined 2 minutes after you, they would have to fall into number 2 position. All right. And that's the way LiveGood has it. They honor their reservation. If you reserve until the time when the reservation is over. And if you complete your membership within that time, your position is sure. Now, what happened is, you remember somebody's coming in and you're paying $50 to join, to become part of the company. Well, with that $50 that the person bring in, somebody has joined, you've given them your link, and somebody is joining using your link, they become your direct, right? They brought in $50 into the company to join. LiveGood says this: we will not keep all $50. Thank you very much for inviting somebody to join, to become a member, but because of your effort in sharing your link and telling somebody else about LiveGood, we will keep $25 and we will give you $25. So for every person that you bring into the company, you get $25. Now think about it. If you came in with $50, you join. By just sharing your link and getting 2 other persons into the company, you have made back that $50 because you got $25 from one and $25 from the other. That's $50. You've made back you've broken even. If you add a 1/3 person, you've made a $25 profit. So that's a really, really easy way and fast way of making money. But not only that, as you begin to add persons or persons fall under you, you are growing in terms of your ranking. All right. So when you become a bronze by adding 2 persons, that's your first rank. LiveGood allows you to have what is called generational weekly, fast start weekly commission. In other words, if I bring in Sue, I would have gotten 50% of what she brought in. She brought $50 into the company, I would have gotten 25. But if Sue brings in Jack, Sue will get $25 because she was the one who brought in Jack. But because I brought in Sue and Sue brought in Jack, it means that Jack is my second generation. I'm still able to get 10% of what he brought in. So out of his $50, I'm going to get $5. Sue would get 25, I will get 5. It means that the company would actually only be keeping $20 for them because they had to give 25 to Sue and they have to give 5 to me. And guess what? The persons above me, that's Jack becomes maybe the 3rd generation, so the person that signed me up. So they have to give $250 out of that as well. It goes all the way down to 10 generations that somebody is getting something out of the $50 that is brought in by Sue or by Jack in this case, right? And so LiveGood at the end literally gives out about 80% of everything that they collect back to the compensation. Literally only keeps about 20%. All right. So that's what LiveGood is all about. Not about getting rich, but about helping persons and giving back to persons. All right. And here's a strategy that we have found to be very, very powerful. As you're bringing people into the company, the likelihood is the more persons I can bring, the more money I can make. But what happens with that strategy is that you will be growing wide. You'll be going wide because you keep adding everybody that you got, but you're not growing deep, right? The way that LiveGood operates and the way that you can actually fast track your progress in LiveGood is to grow deep and not just wide. Because on a wide level, it's called unilevel. You only adding yourself and you only go in one direction. These persons brought in their $50, you made 25, brought in 50, but that's it. After you've gotten that one-time gift from them, there's nothing else you can get from them, right? And that's it. But if you grow down, then you actually be making a 5% here and a 10% here and a 5% on that person and so forth, and it adds up, all right? And also you add up in rank. So we call it the power of free, right? So instead of when you get persons, you might be more, you're affluent, or maybe you have more contacts and so forth, and you have more persons. Think of a team. Think of you working with your team and helping build your team, all right? And as you build your team, the teamwork make the dream work, all right? So with the power of free, we say that it will set you free. Set you free from your financial woes, because the first level, it's you, the first person, you bring free. That may not be for free one time, but free over time. But if you have a fourth person, instead of you adding it to yourself, help add to one person under you, as I showed in this case here, right? So you have your free already, and then your fourth person, you will help them, put them on one of your teammates. And the next one, you'll put one of the teammates. Now, LiveGood also has a strategy like that, but if you do it yourself, you're actually building your group, all right? And that is a way of building with the power of free that will help you increase in your level, increase in your ranking, right? And much quicker with less amount of persons. There are persons last year, I was in a group from England, and some of the individuals who were at the top, they had not gotten to diamond. And some of them had over 15,000 people in their group, and they did not reach diamond because they did not have a good strategy, right? And in that group, I learned that there is a good strategy. In fact, those who have got to the diamond actually express to others below them in their training that there is a strategy to actually go up quicker and to go up more surely, right? And that is not to take everybody that you get for yourself, but share it with your team. Share it with your team, and one helping the other. And as the team works, everyone benefits, all right? So that's, there's a matrix level that the company does for you as your people come, but they put it in a similar way, but they put it in a 2-by-1 matrix. And what the computer system does, when you have brought in your first two, one falls on your right and one falls on your left. If you bring in a third person, it goes under one of those that you have brought in. Now, when he begins to work, he also begins to add. So your entire matrix is being built, right? And it can go down all the way to 15 level. 15 level. Matrix, the first one has 2, the second one has 4, that adds up to 6, the next one has 8, that adds up to 14, and the next one, continue, and then it can go all the way to 15 level. Now, LiveGood has a strategy that they give everyone that falls under you, you get 25 cents from them. Now, this is you remember the $9.95 that you brought in, you bring in every month? Well, that out of that $9.95, they give 25 cents on each for everybody that falls under you. All right. Now, and that adds up. As more persons begin to fall into your group, then you're sure to get the 25 cents from everybody. And then here's how it adds up. The first two persons, 25 and 25, is 50 cents. That's not much. The next line is level 2. 4 persons is added. So you have 6, that's 150. That looks small, but you're just beginning. Pretty soon you will get to 30 persons being in your matrix. That comes to 750 for the month. Still not big, but that's just one of the ways that LiveGood help. But as time goes on, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road, as your team begins to grow, it gets to 1,000. That's $250 that you guaranteed every month, and so forth. Now, it doesn't have to take so long. if you are using the strategy I told you, you will actually grow faster and build much quicker. To the point, if you ever get to the 15th level, you will be making over $16,000 every month. All right. And that's just in the matrix. There is another thing called the matching bonus. Now, this is even more exciting because in the matching bonus, all right, you get 50% matching bonus from all of your directs. The directs are the person that you added, right? So if you add 3 persons, whatever they make in the matrix, you will be getting 50% matching bonus from LiveGood. Supposing over time, one of your direct makes $200 in this matrix. Well, because you were the one who brought him in, LiveGood will give you $100, right? And if your next person makes $100, you'll get 50. And if the third person makes $300, you get 150. When you add that all up, 150 and 150, that's $300 just in the matching bonus. Let me just show you this thing, and it's really, really exciting. So here is an example of a matching bonus. These are the persons that the person brought in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They brought in 7 persons. Now, if each one of these, this one has a team being built, this one have a few persons, and it begin to build. So it's going down, it's building. Some of them are not really working, but some of them are. But out of this, on the first level, you get 50% matching bonus. The second level, you get 10%, 5% as the line begins to grow. At the end of the day, when you add it all up, look at an example. That's a real example of a LiveGood member. January 2024, he got $92 in his matrix. But in the matching bonus, the people that has fallen under him and he's getting the 5% here and the 50% here, he made up $319. Now that's not much. Here is another one. This one was from December, and that was from one of the top ranking one in the industry. He made $1,292 in his matrix, but because his team that he has built is so big, he made a total of $54,940 in his matching bonus. 50% from his first level, 10% from the second level, 5%, it added up to 54,000, right? And because he's a diamond, he also got $25,000 in the diamond. For that month alone, and he has maintained that, and by the way, he has gotten more, is that in that particular month in December last year, he made $81,266 in just 1 month. All right, in the match in just 1 month in his returns from compensation. Do you dream of getting there? All of us do. When we get here, we've had what we can. All right. Retail commission. Remember that the store that is open for you, if anybody buys from your store, you actually make money. And here is how. LiveGood sells Super Red for $18 for the member, but $24 on retail for a person who's not a member. So there's a $6 difference here, right? So LiveGood keeps $3 and they give you $3. Right? Now, if you have some items were sold in your thing, and let's say there was a profit margin of maybe $100 that LiveGood made for the month, they will be giving you $50 and they will be keeping $50. But if you are a ranking member, LiveGood adds it up. So instead of you guys getting 50%, they add another 10%. So you get 60% of the profit and LiveGood keeps 40%. If you become a silver, you get 70% of the profit and LiveGood keeps 30%. If you ever become a diamond, you get 80% of the profit and LiveGood only keeps 20%. They always find a way to give back money. And that is the important thing about LiveGood. There is a bonus they give you here, like a tip. The person that you bring in made a purchase and they give you 10% of whatever the person purchased from the company. That's just like a tip off. Influencer bonus is another one. If you're somebody who's a salesperson, you're selling a lot and you made a lot of sales from your website that month, they add some more commission to your already 50%. So it comes to 60%. If you sold $5,000 worth of product, then they add another 20% to the commission. So you actually keep 70% of the profit and so on and so forth. All right, that's just another way. And of course, the big one is the diamond pool. And in the diamond pool, if somebody becomes a diamond, all right, one of the higher ranking in the company, second to highest, they become a shareholder basically in the company. Now, LiveGood makes money every month. You want to know the kind of money they make it, right? But they make money from product sales. They make money from the subscription, the $10 subscription that persons who are in pays every month. And they also make money from the newcomers, the persons who are coming in with their $50 or their $140 if they're paying for the entire year, right? So they make money in these three ways, and maybe more, but in these three ways, they make money, and every month the income is increasing. So, but what they do, they take 2% of all of the sales for the month, and they put it in what is called a diamond pool, right? And all of the persons who are diamond shares equally whatever that's in the diamond pool for the month. You saw the example a while ago I showed you of the diamond who made the $25,000. That was his portion of the 2% that is added, right? That's just his portion. But all of the other diamonds would have gotten the same 25 at that particular month, all right? The first person who became a diamond was Tim Miller. And when he became a diamond, the 2% represented $25,000. That was the first month of LiveGood. And guess what? He kept all 25 because he didn't have to share it with anybody. He was the only diamond. By the following month, two more other persons had become diamond. So there are three of them. And so you would think, okay, 25 he made the first time. This time he's going to make 8,000 because three of them are sharing. No, he made 23,000. But how is that so, you ask? Well, because LiveGood had grown and it had made more sales, it had sold more products, so that the 2% did not represent 25,000 in the second month. It represented $69,000. 2% of the total sales in the second month of LiveGood was $69,000. And these three divided among themselves, and each of them got $23,000. And still, persons are still raking up a lot of money, even if there are more diamonds, but they are still raking up a lot of money. So as long as the company exists, if you're a diamond, you're sure to make money every month, right? Because they will have sales, they will have income, they will have subscriptions, and all of that, that definitely is going to come to you. All right. So that's where everybody wants to get, right? But it will take hard work, it will take commitment, it will take perseverance, but we can make it. But how do you get money back from LiveGood? How do they pay you? Well, if you're an American citizen, our American friends who are on the call, very, very easy. You give them your US account number, and they send the money directly into your account. Whatever was coming to you for the month, it goes into your account. For us who are in the international world, the global space, there is the e-wallet, the global e-wallet that is in your back office, that they send the money to the global e-wallet. That is your wallet. You have your when you enter into your LiveGood account, you have access directly to it. In other words, they send the money to a wallet in the internet space, right? It's called an e-wallet. Only you have access to it because you alone know your password to your account. But when you get there, that money, you can decide to leave it there, and you can leave it just to buy your products. You can leave it to pay your subscription for the month. You can leave it maybe to sponsor a friend of yours who's coming, join the company. There are many things you can do. But if you want to extract the money and to use it, you can get it wire transferred into whichever account that you have that you want it wire transferred to. All right. Of course, with a wire transfer, there is a bank charge that you have to pay. No problem. You understand that. You can also upload it to an e-card, right? And your card looks like this. It's actually a MasterCard. MasterCard has a contract with LiveGood to make the cards, specific cards for the LiveGood member. And that's MasterCard, the MasterCard, just like the Visa card, the MasterCard, the Discovery card, and so forth. MasterCard, that company, legitimate company, knows LiveGood is legitimate as well. And that's why they have a contractual arrangement with LiveGood to make cards for the LiveGood member. All right. And so when you get that card, you can upload that money from your back office onto your card. And then you can use your card to do any legitimate business that you can use your MasterCard to do. Whether to buy from Amazon, whether to point of sale, to swipe at the gas station, or to make a reservation in your hotel, and you give your number, your code, your PIN at the back, and so forth. Very, very same way, all right? And so you have your card, and you can go to your ATM bank and withdraw money, right? Put in your pocket, whatever, pay your bills. So LiveGood money is readily available for you to do whatever you want with it. That's you, right? You manage your own business. Of course, another way you can get paid is through cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Binance. I think 7 of them are supported. And so you can ask the company to pay you through the crypto of your choice, and it will be sent to you. All right. Now, this is LiveGood. There are a lot of products, and there's a good compensation plan. All right. The products work. We know that. Persons who are on it are also seeing some comeback in terms of their some depending on how they structure themselves and how they grow. You're seeing some comeback in terms of their monthly commissions, right? But it only works for really the best, I say, for the affiliate member, the one who joined in with their $40 and they pay in their $10, or the one who joined with their year package of $140, the affiliate. Whenever you're an affiliate, you paid your $40, you remain an affiliate. You don't have to pay that affiliate cost anymore. What you want to just be maintaining is your membership. All right? Your membership. And as long as you do that, you qualify for all of the income that's supposed to come to you that month. If you do not pay your monthly subscription or your yearly subscription as you choose, then you will not qualify for money that was supposed to come to you. Persons under you are working, you're supposed to get a matching bonus, but you yourself are not qualifying because you have not paid to maintain your membership. And so you end up losing what was coming your way. So the simple process of maintaining your $10 could be very, very beneficial for you making all the money that you see here in addition to the health products that you were getting. All right. So please return to the person that invited you. Let him know you're interested and get yourself started. Get yourself started. All right. And I would just add the disclaimer that as with any business, each individual's success is dependent upon the individual's capacity, his business experience, and even the strategy that I just showed you a while ago. If you do not follow a proper strategy, you will not make it far or maybe big. But if you follow, you learn, you train yourself, you follow the training that is there, you will see better results. All right. But it's really dependent upon your performance and your work and your dedication. And I think that's legitimate for all companies, good companies. It is not an overnight rich scheme. It is, you put in the effort, you tell persons about it, you speak, and people come in, they're excited, they join, you make money, and not just one time, but you can make residual income. And that's a good thing. All right, having said so, we have come to the end of our presentation for tonight. And we will open the line a little longer for persons who have any questions that they want answers to. All right, so I have stopped the recording for now. Let me just stop the sharing. And all right, so the platform is open. If there's any question that you have, anything that you want clarified, you're free to ask. I see Yvette is here. So Nigel was here earlier on. Some of the persons who are, the regulars here, Frankie, persons who can answer your questions, all right? And Chevelle is here. So we have some experienced individual here who have been part of the company, and they can give you answers to your question. But if you want someone for the clarification, or if you just want to maybe talk about your own experience, your own journey, on how it has benefited you, then you can also indicate so. All right.